Like any of you, lockdown hit me very badly. I was struggling to cope with my online studies, and after the lessons, it was so boring. Then I started playing online games. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Though I thought online gaming was somewhat of a blessing through the pandemic, but later it made me addicted to it. I was avoiding my chores, rarely leaving my bedroom, and staying up late on nights to play video games. This made my parents worry. Then they started spending more time with me and thinking how they can help me in this situation. One fine day, my father got a call from his friend. As my father is a medical doctor, his friend decided to get my father's help. It was an emergency call, so my father rushed in his car. He returned home with a small box in his hands. Can you guess what was in it? I saw a small fur ball wrapped in a piece of cloth. It was a small squirrel whose mother was killed by a predator. My father had rescued it and brought home to give shelter. We named him Alvin. Now I spent most of my time with Alvin. I fed him by milk, fruits, and nuts. Alvin grew very fast. I studied a lot about squirrels and tried to connect with Alvin. Gradually, I started to feel him. Caring for pets at home made me a better kid. I also understood the depth of the love that my parents have towards us. One day, Alvin was very silent. I smelled that something was not right when he didn't respond to my call. Suddenly, he started to throw fits, which I didn't expect. I started shouting. It was so sad to see Alvin suffer like that. My father thought that Alvin was dying, and he broke the bad news to me. We decided to give Alvin a dignified death. He left Alvin inside the cage. However, when I looked into his eyes, I noticed he was begging for me to do something to save him. I cried and I begged for my parents to do something to save him, but they were also clueless as what to do. We decided to take Alvin to a vet, as there was an intern doctor on duty that day. After realizing our situation, he reassured us that he'll do his level best. After speaking with his senior doctor, they decided to give Alvin a calcium injection. A few minutes later, Alvin showed a dramatic improvement. His eyes were bright, and I could see that gratitude in his eyes. I was very much relieved after saving him. Me and Alvin became even closer. If anyone experienced what I went through when Alvin was sick, I don't think that anyone would hurt or abuse animals if they had pets at home. If you look into their eyes, you will see a living being. You will see a friend. You will feel a soul. One day, we decided to set Alvin free so that he could join his friends. But you know what? He came back the next day to see us, which we didn't expect. Now he visits us often. However, my journey with pets didn't end there. For my birthday, my father got me a pair of hamsters. I enjoyed feeding them, watching them build their nests, breeding and raising their pups. I learned a lot about hamsters and about the qualities and behaviors which we as humans do not have. We have a lot to learn from these amazing creatures. I felt that these animals give us so much, but expect nothing back in return. Apart from my hamsters, we have 4 Persian cats as well. Today, I brought one of my 4 cats. This is Simba. Cats are wonderful pets too, and they are fairly easy to look after. The affection, constant fun, and adventure they bring to our lives is unparalleled. That's the magic of cats. It's hard to feel sad when there is a cat around. They are just so beautiful to watch and touch. We have some African lovebirds and a fish tank as well. So this is how I spend my lockdown with all my friends. They all came to my life at exactly the right time. They brought a whole energy and a spark to our family. You know, I talk to my pets like they are human. I say hello, goodbye, good morning, and good night. Believe me, have pets of your own choice. Even if you are living in an apartment or flat, still you can have a pet, like fish or hamsters. Pets will make you laugh every single day. Pets also provide social support by helping you meet new friends. For instance, speaking about your pet can be a great icebreaker for when you're meeting new neighbors, classmates, or friends. In my own experience, I say, people love hearing about your pets and seeing their pictures too. There are times in life you feel alone. Maybe you are social distancing or you recently lost a family member. But a pet will always be there and can provide a stable relationship. Pets will always care about you, no matter who you are or what you have done. And you will always matter to them. Pets never show ego and they live for the moment. Pets show unconditional love and loyalty. Lots of lessons to take from these amazing pets. Understanding and connecting with a pet makes you a better citizen. Pets make our life better. Pets make our life happier and healthier. So, my dear parents, introducing my life to pets during the pandemic was a game changer. So please, get your children pets, not video games. I'm sure they'll have some quality time.